Hey, what's happening, everybody? Shopping Point News. I'm here with Vault. Boy, we got a weird one, huh?
Yeah, this story is just odd.
This is really completely strange. Apparently, John Swan has been talking publicly about Dream. I guess there's a potential collab with Cordwit, I guess, to do a video on Dream. And he writes in Reddit, this guy's bad news. A while back, after I interviewed him for a Minecraft documentary, he changed his profile picture and name on Discord to mine and started DMing people pretending to be me. He sent people the N-word and a lot of other stuff and said actual stuff while claiming it was me and giving his main Twitter to vouch, where he would then, from the main Twitter, vouch that it was me and say that we were amazing friends and link it to the documentary to quote-unquote prove it. Once I confronted him about it, very nicely, given the circumstances, he said that his friend hacked his accounts and done it. I didn't reply to him, and I unfollowed him, and I don't think he's super fond of me ever since then. So John is saying that Dream has twisted the story, and obviously he's pretty upset. He writes, back probably a year ago, I was visiting some friends and family. One of the guys I was talking to was much younger than me, wanted to know about YouTube and what I did to make videos. Since I didn't have my PC with me, I logged in Discord on his laptop and showed him some of the things that I had screenshotted and sent to other people before they left. I foolishly didn't log out of my account. So he's admitting that something like this did happen. He decided it would be a good idea to start trolling on my account with his friends and use alt account as well as my account to have conversations with 3 different people. One of these being Harley TBS YT. I'm not familiar with that person. I guess they're a 100K or 10K YouTuber. He used an alt account, changed his name and PDF to Dream, and started saying some really strange stuff. It was like 12-year-old humor. I was told the N-word was said, but I see no evidence of that. But I did find combos about Minecraft X mod and other weird stuff. As soon as I found out, I logged out of my Discord, all accounts, called up the parents of the guy who's involved. I spoke to him and explained how this stuff could have great impacts on other people, but he was young and didn't get it. But I did get him to change the account back and cease the conversation, but as far as I know, he only messaged one person as Dream, that being Harley. Okay, and Harley, by the way, has backed this up. Hey, he didn't look any further into himself. Also, John's story makes sense with the timeline. Okay, fair enough. He said he was the only person that was engaging at the time. That is the context of the situation, which I explained to Dream, albeit in much less detail. It's really messed up that he was trying to twist it like this. There is no vouching on my main Twitter as well. That is just a lie, and it didn't happen. This was exclusively on Discord. To present the story that as some big thing that I would mesh with multiple people as Dream and try to ruin him is categorically untrue. It just shows his true character. Whoa. I mean, it's the hottest YouTuber on the platform, accusing John Swan. And it does look like he's making a preemptive strike here over a potential... Yeah, it does look like he's making a sort of a preemptive strike over a potential video that John might make. John doesn't make flattering videos about people, as we all know. And if I'm not mistaken, didn't Dream get out in front of a potential Me Too just like a month ago, Vault?
Well, yeah, he did, and he pretty much did the exact same thing. Just
like kind of get out in front of it to discredit this person one way or another. But if I remember correctly, I don't know if she had much of a case. The name escapes me. The drama actually escapes me because it was such a minor thing. So it begs the question, is he trying the same trick twice to sort of discredit John before he puts out a video on him? I mean, it makes a certain amount of sense. He showed the kid what he's doing on YouTube, and he stupidly logged into his account. He forgot about it, so the kids and his buddies get together and start screwing around and doing crazy stuff and what have you. That makes a lot of sense. But Dream's trying to make it out, well, I unfollowed him, so he's mad at me, and that's the reason he's making the video. It's a clout chase, it's stuff like that. So it does really seem like this. This is also Harley. Harley had an interesting video to put out. Here he goes.
Just wanted to hop on and speak about the John Swan thing because I think I have a few things to explain in that situation. But back when I first met John, before I knew him, I received some messages from his account, which included a account that was called Dream, right? And I messaged the account called Dream, and it sent me the N-word along with other things, right? So not knowing John, I sent that to Dream, and since then I believe that I was partially responsible for the fact that Dream now believes that John did all these things, because when I spoke to John and John clarified, I didn't believe him because it seemed like he was using an excuse. But I don't believe that John is responsible for anything, okay? I believe that obviously it was probably someone else, seeing how the words were written now and knowing John a lot better. So I don't hold John responsible, but I do hold myself partially responsible for what Dream believes now. However, I do believe the way that Dream has represented it, including cutting a lot of context and trying to turn it into John being unfollowed sort of thing, I feel like that's kind of scummy.
Yeah, he's right. I don't know why he's apologizing because he was ignorant of the situation. He's letting guys Dream know, like, look, there's a guy pretending to be you, and he's saying a bunch of horrible stuff this could affect you. I don't think that's an unreasonable response. I don't think it's his responsibility to be psychic and know the whole situation and all the context. This is just this would be something that happened to me. Hey, look, somebody's in the chat. They're claiming to be you. They're writing all this stuff. You want to take care of it. That's complete. And hopefully after that, John would get to the bottom of it with Dream. But clearly, I mean, Dream did unfollow him, and Dream unfollowed him, so he didn't accept the excuse. But it does. I think the kid's right. I think it. Just trying to frame it. I unfollowed him, so and he doesn't explicitly say it, but so that means he's established that John is mad at me because I unfollowed him. What a teenage girl. And anything that comes after that would be a clout chase. Yeah, he's setting it up. That's kind of what it looks like. What do we got here? He also tweeted, but yes, I just want you to know that John Swan isn't lying about me being the source of the info that Dream has misconstrued. Here is my DMs with Dream, where I tell him as much. And, well, it's a little, I guess this goes back to the data. He saved the screenshot.
Yeah. It's just weird.
Yeah, that's a little weird too. He said, well, maybe they were waiting for it. He saved the screenshot because it's obviously this happened a couple months ago, and it's dated. You usually have to a full date, but you normally would have the date below there unless you took the screenshot right away. But I got to be honest with you. In fairness to him, in this world, somebody calls you a liar, especially somebody with dreams. I do screenshots from stuff from time to time if I think it's going to bite me. So maybe that was done here. I don't know. He also, I guess, recently wrote Dream. Hey, Dream, I was the person that came to you about messages I received from John Swan on a fake account about your old Twitter back a year ago. I just want to tell you that I believe John did not make these messages. I'm confident that his story is true and didn't come from somebody else. I'd appreciate it if you could take down the Reddit post using my story. Thank you. I see. So, all right. He used Harley's story to prove that John was,
that John was the bad guy. He did any.
But I mean, Dream did put in the context that John claimed he was hacked, and obviously he wasn't hacked. He logged into somebody else's computer and didn't sign out, which was that's not too slick, but it's not. Anybody could make that mistake. I mean, people could make that mistake. And I think that pretty much covers it all right there. What a bizarro story, huh?
It's an odd one. It's a very, very weird story.
It's just weird. And then John Swan, somebody we know, is basically fighting with the biggest YouTuber. Nothing to do with what we heard here. I don't have a good feeling about this guy, Dream. I think he's very strange, big virtue signal YouTuber, just a YouTuber to the bone. And I think we've seen this before with other big YouTubers. They try to manipulate the drama scene and swing their audience. And I think this is not quite a swing, but he's stepping in the batter's box, waiting for the big curveball. You wouldn't know that because you're an Arab and you don't like baseball.
No, I hate it.
Do you really?
No.
I hate you.
Owers and tastemakers make us no chaser. Gets the blood flowing like a fucking pacemaker. Cut the middleman and inhale the vapors. Madman, old 10 Don Drapers. Cut the jukebox on, make the woofers blow. We gon' sit here until all them heifers go. Holler at the tens and spend a little dough.